Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. It's currently 2 o'clock. We're going to be doing 2 o'clock streams for the next week. Got some drum and bass today, some liquid funk. I don't know the difference. I was just Googling stuff because, I want drum and bass kind of, but it's a little bit too fat. I was wondering if there's a drum and bass, but diet drum and bass. And I saw somewhere that it said liquid funk. Yeah, I don't know the difference between most of it. I think liquid funk is what I want. Maybe, but we have a big playlist with a bunch of all this. I like jungle. I like I used to, what is it called? I know I like Sawtooth. Sawtooth is one of the popular ones. I know there's different types of jungle. I just can't remember them. Like last summer, so a year ago at this point, I was super into jungle. And then realized it was stressing me out. So we're gonna try it again while we're working. Also, what's up, everybody? I don't look too crap, right? Cool. Let's get started. So if you'll remember yesterday, it is so do I change the background? Not like I can change it easily, but it's just weird seeing my own monitor in the background. You're gonna watch me ban people. No. We reset last stream. Hunger reset. New box. Different Kavel. New box, same Kavel. And yeah, I'm excited for this one. Looking at it with brand new eyes, new days worth of eyes. Should have foreshortened it more. Tale as old as time, but I'm still pretty proud of that box. All things considered, pretty convergent. We have known VPs and stuff. I'm thinking in the future, so for future Lesson 6 stuff, we have a notes page. I don't know how to organize it, but just a bunch of notes. Because there's a lot happening. We need to keep track of what we're doing. I know that sounds a little bit excessive, but if it gets us, if it helps us survive, helps us think through things and stay organized, I don't see any harm in it. I've in my personal drawings, I've started doing a lot more gesture sketches because I've noticed with a lot of my art, I get too far down the road to easily change things. Of course, you could always change it. You could always redraw anything. I think that's a kind of healthy mentality because, if you don't like it, change it. But at the same time, having that mentality can be dangerous because you're like, oh, we'll just fix it in post, right? Which is not the right mentality. Because you're pushing problems later down the line, and then once you're near the end of the drawing or at some stage that's pivotal, before you need to make a bigger decision, you have this whole pile of problems that you need to solve, and it becomes encumbering. So instead of fixing it immediately when it happens and losing your focus, and also instead of pushing everything later down the line, let's try to incorporate a workflow that prevents these errors in the first place. And so gesture and thumbnailing has been my key. Kavel, you good boy. How are you? I would I'm not sure if I like that one, but we'll let it pass. How's it going, Dio? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. I was sick for a couple days. Pretty sick. I'm still sick. I'm dealing with the residual stuff. You ran out of compliments? You don't need to compliment. You can say, hey, what's up, man? I like the shirt today. And I wear the same looking shirt to every stream. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. How are you doing? You still recovering? You still feeling better day by day? Oh, yikes. I drew earlier today, but it doesn't really look like it. You're bored as hell. Well, it's late night for you, right? Hey Siri, what time is it in Germany? It's 9 o'clock in Berlin. You don't need to be bored. It's time to go to sleep. I wonder what draws European viewers to these streams. Because they're at such an odd hour, and yet we have so many European viewers. Maybe art is... I was doing the largest possible... Also, this is... Oh, there's the drum and bass. Okay, we'll listen to it. We're in a totally new territory with music today. I have no idea where we're at. Anyways, I was making the assumption that maybe art and art streaming is more popular to consume in in Europe than here in the US. To maybe try to explain away that. I don't think that's a good assumption. Then I would say like maybe by like a percentile, like a small fraction of a percentile, art is more respected in Europe than the US. Not that you people from the US are disrespecting art. I don't know, I feel like it's like when I went to Lisbon, or not Lisbon, Coimbra in Portugal. I'm not sure if it's just the school itself, but there's a lot of art in various places. There's just a lot more art in general. Where Europeans put art on things, we put advertisements. What is it? One of my a YouTuber I really like. Can't remember his name. I watched him last night. I watched all of his videos. He's a really like cute character. I don't know. And he made an animation recently that like led up to merch, and like everyone got mad because they're like, I watched an advertisement. And what's up, Kat? Hope you're doing well. Sonic music. It is from that era. 90s drum and bass. Actually, I wouldn't say this is 90s, but wait, Blade Runner. That name sounds familiar, but I could be tripping. We could put on some Sawtooth, actually. I'm not sure if I'll keep this music going. It is a little bit overwhelming. But let's put some Sawtooth on. Ah, frick. Try typing without looking at my keyboard. Sawtooth. Is Sawtooth who I'm thinking of? Maybe. Just saying hi won't stop me from doing dissections today. What if I said I really liked how the Lich is coming out and I can't wait to see you draw more of it? What are you gonna do then? What are you doing today? I've got an hour to kill. We're drawing, Cat. So believe it or not. Trying to get schools to get better at portrait drawing. Sorry, I just saw what Serpent put in whip memes, whatever it is. Not sure if we're gonna stick with the drum and bass though. Kind of feeling this today. They're working on the soap dispenser. Gonna draw sausages, can't stop me. I tried. I even laid in a compliment in there. A lot of iteration to go. You're doing a good job though. Doing all your silhouettes and stuff. I love skulls, man. I want to draw skulls more. Sausages do sound good right now. Man, like a cheesy sausage or like hot dog. Like a jalapeno cheddar hot dog. Holy. My mouth is watering. Dude, why am I so susceptible to my mouth watering? Like people mention food and my mouth starts watering. I'm a very, very, very food motivated person. Like I will do a lot if you just say you're gonna pay for us to go to like a restaurant. Hey Kavel, can you do this chore? Sure. Because I won't skip out on chores, but like Kavel, can you do this chore that you don't want to do? I don't know. You'll get a free Chipotle gift card. I'm doing it. It's done. What? Hot dog, no mustard, ketchup, or only? I mean, yeah, if you want to experience like the diet life. You know, only look at like a quarter of the already existing visible human light spectrum. Like there's the full rainbow for you, and you choose like 3 colors. But you like mustard, dude? You have no taste. It disappoints me so much. I cry every night into my pillow. Speaking of, I'm working on one personal drawing. I'm not sure if I'll share it with you guys. We'll see. And like it involves like a pose that's like the fetal position. And so I'm like going on my bed, doing the fetal position, thinking about the pose, going over here, and like I usually act out my poses, but this one's so specific and difficult to capture that I'm like constantly going back and forth trying to do it. LTJ Book M, that album of this is great. This is a random playlist. I'm just letting it go. Oh wait, I've seen this dude everywhere when it comes to breakcore. The glasses are iconic. Okay. Not just breakcore, but jungle in general. But it's spicy? No, dudes. Mustard? Are you having spicy mustard? What? Mustard is not spicy. If mustard was spicy, then why do we have spicy mustard? No, Cat. Cat, you can't. Oh, man. Is pepper spicy? Cat, is pepper Technically, pepper is a spice band. Mustard is not spicy, dude. I'm sorry to say. We need to hold like a tribunal. It's like a weird tangy taste. Yeah, that's not spice, bro. That's called flavor. Cat learns about flavor today. Holy. I'm gonna start coughing. Fuck. It's already started. Jeez, dude. Honey mustard, I don't get behind. Honey mustard, I can understand, but like, I'm not the biggest fan of sweet things. Sweet meats, because I usually have honey mustard when it comes to like chicken or something. Uh, yes, I remembered this. So I'm in a college town now. I've been in a college town. I went to college. I'm no longer in college, but I'm still here. You know, living out my lease, and the town is so empty. I went to Chipotle the other day, and the lady, like, you know, usually they're just trying to cycle you through, but the lady was like, "How's your day going so far?" I'm like, that broke my script. I was like, "What? I'm supposed to answer this?" And I was like, "Oh, good." You know, like I'm loving. I stuttered a ton because I just wasn't ready for the question. But I was like, "Yeah, the town's so empty," and she's like, "I know, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I live at this one place, and like people usually race on this street. That doesn't happen anymore." And she's like, "Oh, I live right next to there." I was like, "Holy crap!" So, how do I like my hot dogs? Long, girthy. That's it. No, I'm kidding. Cheddar. I love a nice like cheddar, jalapeno cheddar hot dog with mustard. I don't like relish because once again, sweet. Um, but yeah. I mean, you know, very simple. Ketchup, mustard. Not a fan. Chili hot dogs. We already brought up Sonic, so that's kind of like in my brain right now. Chili hot dogs does not sound it. I've never had one, but like, you know, like 14-year-old food combination. They tried that once they had like an unlimited bar buffet. They're like, oh, I'm gonna make a hot dog with chili on it. Like, okay, chili's great on its own, and you're just gonna like kind of knock it down a tier because you're combining it with something somewhat unrelated. Yeah, let me combine pork and beef for no reason and make both of them somewhat less enjoyable. I don't know what Sonic was on, dude. Do not ask Sonic for good food combinations. Do all the Sonic members, Sonic heads in chat, do all the Sonic members have like their favorite food? Or is it just Sonic? Not to glaze tails, but I feel like he has good taste. Oh, god dang it, dude, I'm so sorry, QR. I was like, oh, I should check Automod because we're talking about hot dogs and sausages. You put, cat, if only you knew these sausages never hit. I never saw that. My bad. Get me a milkshake, strawberry. You're not answering my question. I just gave you a question. You're like the most knowledgeable, to my knowledge, the most knowledgeable person. I said that 3 times in chat about Sonic, and you aren't answering my questions. You made me check if my mic is muted. Like, what the hell? No, you don't even get the question anymore. I was gonna like entertain your knowledge base of Sonic, and you didn't even bother to listen. Like, what the hell? Why do you even join the stream? Just to demand things from me? Maybe I hate Sonic now just because of your lack of participation. You're going to yellow card today. Should I implement a card system for chat? Yes, I use the C word. Chat, not card. Each of you have like green, yellow, and red cards. Cat's already on a yellow card. I don't eat Sonic. No, dude. Like Sonic the Hedgehog, bro. You're down to red card, Cat, already. You know, we'll do like blue, green, yellow, red, and you're down to yellow. Do I need to get Bear in here if I want to ask anything related to Sonic? Yeah, like so. Oh, I'm surprised you can read. I seriously am like very surprised. Who's up next? Casino Royale by DJ Zinc. Zinc Maxing. What was the question? I think you got to rewind. I'm not going to say it. This is an exercise in patience. Okay, cool. Warm-up's done. This is exercise in patience for me. Warm-up's done. We're gonna go to BRB 2 minutes. That'll give Kat just enough time to rewind. So be right back. I like how I'm over here complaining about Kat's reading comprehension. Meanwhile, QR like makes one somewhat high level joke or allusion to something, and I just don't get it, and he has to like explain it. I'm not allowed to talk. We're gonna change the music because like this is scary, and we need to calm the hell down. I don't know what the theme, the vibe is today. I don't want to go default to jazz. Not feeling very jazzy. But I do not know what else to draw. Or draw, dude, listen to. Any music genre suggestions? If any of you say lo-fi, you will be timed out. I think it's just QR over on YouTube. Maybe if QR is even there, and it doesn't even affect him. There's no music over there. I guess we'll default to jazz. You hate to do it, but we're gonna at least play that some. I guess it's just not gonna play, or it's really quiet. That's why. Don't gamble because I'm poor right now. I think you should get your money up. Thoughts? Why is PureRef not rendering? What the frick? Eh? PureRef is widowy open. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. Why does it look like? Oh yeah, because I forgot to hit that. I did not mean to switch scenes, but that kind of works. Okay, and I need to cough. Posture check, dude. You're wasting these. Yeah. Oh my god, new. But I tried adjusting it out of habit, and it doesn't exist anymore. You're wasting these, Cat. Like my posture was already checked. It was during BRB. What a grand use. Hydrate. I'm not gonna even do it because like we just did BRB, bro. You're wasting your money. You said you're broken. Now you're wasting your money. Who cares, bro? No wonder you're broke. Like shit. Rest in peace to Cat's small savings. Do it, not even. We just got out of a BRB. Okay, so what are we up to today? We're working with this box. We're gonna be doing the side plane over in the back. I still am not totally dedicated to it, but we're gonna do that. I actually should pull out that paper specifically. We also have it in our PRF, so I'm not stressing too much. Because we need the 5/16, 3/16, 3/4, 11/16 half, and arbitrary 1/30, which is basically 1/32, which we mirror from the 15/16. Did I do that in the original box? I don't think I drew the line to mirror it. But I think, yeah, I mirrored it over there. Okay. I see how I did it. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Not sure if we're going to take a break today or what the stream's going to be like. If we get more people, we can raid at the end, but I doubt, given how empty the streams have been as of recent, that we'll get enough people to do that. Oh, let's get a sticky note out. It's imperative, important. I also forgot to dust my table before stream. I don't know how much dust has been accumulating. Raid who? You have like 3 viewers? Have you not? Oh yeah, you haven't been a part of any of our raids, Cat, have you? Like when we raided Pinion. Who else did we raid? Did we raid someone else? It was Pinion. Did we raid Jess again? I think we raided Jess. You've been slacking? I mean, there's no obligation to show up to these streams. However, you do show up and then be like, bro, you have 3 viewers. And I'm like, damn, that's rude. Oh, don't tell me this pin. Okay. This pin, it's alive again. It was worrying me for a second. Okay. Let's get it. So, we're going to do this, I guess. Okay, I want to rush. But we're not going to do that. We're going to be better. We'll make sure each one of these makes sense. Of course, every time we start out with, like, the big cross-section, etc. Man, this is, like, going to be such a stubby... stubby soap dispenser. I really wish I foreshortened it more, but we're not going to. I mean, unless we have to do a redo, but like I think the earth will explode before then. Maybe. Just memorizing all the lines, seeing if we have to make an optimization. I think we're good for now. I'm hoping we could actually maybe even get the slices done today. Because like we know a little bit more what we're doing. We're talking less. There's less people here, so we're able to focus up a little more. I've been thinking about participating in art fight. I've heard controversies, but then again, it's the art world. We're wrought with controversies. What are your plans for this summer? Doing your mom? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's not really the summer right now. It's just the year, right? Like I'd get a job, hopefully one that treats me well, all that good stuff. Dalwimg and winning because I can. What's up, Delano? Dalwamgo. How's it moving? This one was like 15. Yep, okay, 16. Dwango. Sounds like a foreign country. Why did I measure this? I don't need to. Wait. Oh. Oh, yeah, I'm done. Okay. So we're gonna do the midsection there. How's life treating you? Have you done any 50% as of recent, Mr. Delano? How far was this one? It wasn't the full one, right? It wasn't. It was... Oh, wait, no, it was super close. It was like 11 and something. 11 and a half, question mark? I think it was. Yippee. Yeah, 11 and a half and 15 and a half, I think. Or 15 and whatever. Did I do any 50%? Bro, I've been doing 50%. Have you not looked in art share? And that's the stuff I have been sharing. I did do a drawing meditation last night. I get, yeah, drawing meditation is truly in the vein of 50%, but I wouldn't consider it the same. Oh man, you've been grinding. You got to do some 50%. Just because you're not doing Drawbox right now doesn't mean you're absolved of the goal. Your studies have been going very well, though. I'm glad to see those. Those are very cool. You got to balance it out. In fact, I'd say, from the personal growth, lesson 5 and 50% are like the 2 biggest things that have helped me. Lesson 4 and 5, 50%. With 50% being like the most helpful. What am I even measuring to? Wink. Nice. You have the same ruler, but green. Go green. Those who know. Actually, that's, I think, a reference to a streamer that's like taboo now. Never mind. No, I'm doing it because of the Gmod reference with the vape pen, not Ethan Klein, who I think it's sourced from. But I could implement my idea. I want to draw Rim and Silver's jacket, but didn't know how to put that small character in the huge jacket. Well, that's not the point of 50%, right? It's just to do it, right? It doesn't matter if like you like just draw it, right? They do lots of things. There's no perfect time to draw your drawings. You know, like, of course it feels bad when you don't know how to implement an idea, but, like, you go forward with it anyways. Like, it's almost like the straw man of art to think that studying will get you that direction. Don't listen to Kavel, you draw what you want to draw. 50%. Whoa, Cat. I'm not telling him to draw what he. In fact, he's not drawing what he wants to draw. He's setting aside time for studies instead of drawing his dream drawings. Right? I'm telling him, hey, draw whatever you want, but at the same time, don't pigeonhole yourself with this kind of like inane ideology that you need to optimize your art. Verbatim from Zapata. So you fight me on that. You fight Zapata. I'm very Zapata pilled right now. Sure, I can only like parrot his ideas, and I need to think about them a lot longer, but at least I know for sure that rings true to some degree. It's so tempting to study all the time before you hit a drawing. And you don't want to fight Zapata. Hell, he'll fight me because I probably didn't interpret his idea entirely correctly, and I'm totally cool with that. Albeit, dude, if I was ever put in a voice call with Zapata, I would freak the hell out. That'd be so intimidating. I'd piss myself. Like, it would be. Also, what's up, Safi? Great to hear. See ya. Hope you're doing well. Zapata Glazer. Kat, have you ever watched a Zapata video? There's a reason he doesn't post like every day. It's because everything he posts is gold, dude. He makes sure everything is like well tuned. Even his video, don't listen to YouTubers. Yeah. And the best part is, we could just draw it again. Sure, it sucks to draw things again, because you're like, come on, that kind of like takes a little bit of the fun out of it. But yeah, just go for it, man. And plus, I bet you've been studying hard. Like, I bet from the things that you learned, you'll find some ways to apply it here. Because what are you going to wait, like another year to study, right? I don't have to. I get the vibes from you. Trust me, dude. I could watch his videos every day, 24 hours a day, have it on like in my sleep, like headphones on, like Chinese, like Mandarin in the right ear and the Bible in the other ear or whatever it is. With Zapata, I would still never be able to echo his ideas because he's just that far beyond us. Like, please, Kat, go watch some Zapata. Oh my god. Definitely apply to the head practice to the point where it's possible to forget them. In the sense, like, you've gained it intuitively. And what's up, Bear? Bear, Kat just said she doesn't need to watch Zapata because she gets the vibes from me, and I'm that's good rage bait. Like, okay, huge. That's good to hear, Delano. That's great. We're trying to get Kat to watch Zapata. Then again, at the same time, in all honesty, Zapata is definitely something you should watch when you need, not when you should watch when, like, whenever, right? Like, I definitely think he's like part of the medkit of art. Like, if something is wrong, scroll, and his videos are like aptly titled. He has a wonderful way of speaking. Every word hits home. He speaks to the soul, and I love it. What was it? I don't care if you're on the left or the right. I don't give a fuck. I can imagine his facial expression like, fuck. I love it. I love it so much. I love his energy. I need to buy like a piece from him or something just to... One, he has amazing stuff. There's one drawing, I think there's one YouTube video called What to Do When Art Isn't Fun Anymore, and the thumbnail is like these orc beast dudes, and like there's this light coming down. Holy crap, it's insane. Now a Zapata original would probably break the bank, but maybe one day it'd be worthwhile. What have you been up to, Safi? It's been a second. Has it? Yeah, maybe like 2 streams. I don't know. When I win at art, I'm gonna draw. Okay, with sweat is crazy, by the way. There's no winning at art, bro. With sweat is crazy. It's so specific. It's so like fetishistic. Like big-breasted anime woman with sweat. Like, oh my god. I like his if you're a beginner, don't watch tutorials. Is that the same as the like don't listen to art YouTubers? Is it that one? I love that one so much. And I remember I watched it a couple nights ago. He's like, what happened to this like small period where you just get to fall in love with art? There's no like more optimal way to do it. There's no like learning like, oh, I could be doing this better. That's not a thought. It's just like, I'm here to fall in love with doing it first. And then later we can worry about optimization. And I just fall in love with that notion so much. That's been kind of in my heart for the past week. Okay, yeah. I think, isn't the title like don't listen to YouTube artists or YouTubers? Something like that. Yeah, we need time to fall in love with art. And in fact, like not just like once in your life, but multiple times. You need a reminder at times. That's been for me recently. And that's why I've been doing a lot more gesture sketches or gesture drawings before like going into construction, because gesture is just kind of like, for me, right? I don't know if this is like how gesture works, because I've never been taught it classically or anything, but it's just vibes, right? Sure, the proportions and anatomy could be wrong, but that's not the focus. I just want to capture a feeling and something, right? Like the IV gesture and then like silhouettes I did last night was not worrying about the proportion. I just wanted a certain vibe of the character. Now, sure, Ivy is a lot shorter, and I do definitely, and like her neck is like way too long and whatever. You know, woke up this morning, looked at it, and like there's all these corrections, but that wasn't in my mind last night, and I'm very happy about it. In his comment, he added to really invest in the subjects you actually want to draw rather than just studying it for the sake of it. Once again, we've kind of gone full circle to a conversation we were having earlier, Bear. Studying is so intoxicating. I know I'm not allowed to say that as I've like done this motion with the ruler for the 50th time, and we're going to commit in a second. That's also, if I was to join Art Fight, I need to just set rules for myself, because I'm still very much exploring my own style and how I feel about stuff. So for Art Fight, I don't think it's a time to explore style, sadly. I think it's time to like, or it is, but like, not get too wacky with it, right? Like set some bounds, some guardrails. I've been blessed to learn some things about style that I like recently. So just stick with those a little bit. Doing your best to invest in the projects. I'm being very wish-washy with things right now. I'm letting whatever captures my eye just take me. I just need that for my soul right now. I enjoy studying, though. I actually feel like they'll change my art, but yeah, it's hard to draw for fun when you're on a study goal. I mean, not draw for fun, but draw... That's not 50% still, right? It's especially hard to do 50% when you're on a study goal, because 50% doesn't have that end goal, that mean of improving. 50% Fridays made me draw a lot more whimsical stuff on the fly than maybe when you reboot it. Maybe. We'll see which comes first, 50% Friday or Art Fight. I do want to do a challenge, or like not a challenge. I don't want to be challenged necessarily, but like go force myself to draw ugly, weird stuff that I'm not familiar with, like anime woman with sweat. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of water. My fat ass broke the wheel. Okay, we need to start thinking now. Oh god, I need to cough. Holy crap. So it seems really related to what you do. Yeah, the fact that you found like an anime-esque. I know anime isn't an art style, but leave me alone. Like workbook is very cool. And I really like it looked like you were drawing on the pages and stuff. Things like that. Okay. So we need to do 3/4, which I did via here to here. So we'll do that. Also, so this is completely unrelated to anything, kind of. I've been taking, so once I got sick, I think I talked about this yesterday. I bought like a thing of vitamins, right? Um, because like I need vitamins. It has like everything, like B12, A, B, C, D, whatever. Zinc, iron, and it said 50 plus on it. So that meant like it has 50 more, or like 50 plus servings, or like days. It's just for 50-year-olds and older. But like since I've been taking these, I feel great. I don't know if I should be taking it in the first place. Safi's here. I can like read out the ingredients to Safi. But I feel wonderful. I feel I've been healing. It's great. I need to draw outside of study regardless. But yeah, I've been longing to find a tool like this cater to want to do, and that's great. We love it. Endorsement segment? No. Like go. You could buy like pills individual. Also, Safi, I meant to talk about this yesterday. You weren't here. It has zinc in it, like 50% of daily intake. And then I've also been taking zinc on the side, which is like 500%. It's like 50 milligrams. How bad is it if I like take a lot of zinc? Right, because it was just because I was sick, right? I was only taking that much. And I usually tone it down a little bit. How bad is like too much zinc? Kavel's popping pills? Is that legal? Yo, you know me. You turn into Iron Man, Zinc Man. Whenever I think of zinc, the first time I was introduced to zinc as an element was the Phineas and Ferb episode, where he tries like stealing all the zinc from the water so people can't have sunscreen or something, and that's also how it teaches you that like zinc is used in sunscreen or whatever. It's good for the skin. It's healthy. Okay, we have our 3/4. We should plot it. We'll check how much is too much weight. Depends on the element. Holy, you don't actually have to check. It's fine. Like I get to just Google it on my own. But if you're curious, then we'd all love to know. Should I go grab the bottle and see what's in there? It's crazy. They smell bad too. They look crazy. In fact, I haven't had my third one of the day, so I could pop one on stream. We're getting crazy with it. Those old man vibes. It's like the horse electrolytes, but probably not as like detrimental to my body, if at all. Next month is June again. Dude, I hate June. Right, Kat? You hate June too, right? I'm just entrapping her. I'm sorry. That's my bad. That doesn't seem right, but I could be trolling. Game on, dude. That's your response to it. No, that's right. Okay. Here, I'm gonna go grab the mystery gummies real quick. Not in like, this is, yeah, obviously don't take two separate pills, but it's chill, yeah. Here, give me a second. What buttons do I want to press? I guess we'll just BRB. Yeah, I do. I don't want you to see my butt. Okay. So this is I don't even want to show the brand necessarily, so I won't. But I'm going to show you what it looks like. They look like earplugs. It's weed. It is not. It looks like an earplug. They don't smell too good. Like look at that. That just doesn't look redeeming at all. But it has crazy like look how big the supplement. This is all the supplement facts. Oh, wait, here. Look at all of that. Like, isn't that crazy? It looks like an earplug. I know, right? Yeah. 40 calories. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna chew on this as I read it. I forgot how chewy these are. I shouldn't have done this on stream. Like I can't. Vitamin C, D3E, thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, vitamin B6, folate 275 mcg DFE, biotin. Oh hell yeah. B12, calcium, iodine, magnesium, pantothenic acid, magnesium, zinc, selenium, manganese, chromium. I got chromium in this shit. Fuck. Molybdenum, and sodium. Dude, chromium sounds hard. I know it's like, how much chromium in here? 50% my daily, 17.5 mcg. I don't even know what mcg stands for. Bro, I'm a computer scientist, not a like actual scientist. Okay, cool. Sidebar, not sponsored. That was not a drug. That was a healthy supplement. Twitch, don't get mad. Calm the hell down. Okay, then we need to do the arrow, I believe. I'm so very skeptical about supplements because it isn't FDA approved and people go crazy with it. I just take it whenever I'm sick, or like I have a one a day that I usually take, but when I'm sick, I just hit the vitamins, right? I'm not sure like if elderberry has been. I take some elderberry, right? Because I do calisthenics, I make sure I get some extra calcium in my system and stuff, right? I also like just punching trees. I'm Minecraft maxing. But yeah, I can understand the skepticism with supplements. But then again, like I would wager an argument. I know nothing, right? I'm not a pharmacist. I'm not like a nutritionist. We have so many like from personal experience, there are 20-year-old men who sit and play games all day and then like eat DoorDash. And you're telling me they don't need supplemented like they don't need a little bit of vitamin C, right? Stretch already? Kat, you are just abusing that. We're not stretching right now. We just took vitamins. We're stretched out. Don't get into that. Okay. Do we need the arrow here? Is that completely necessary for us? I think they might need gummies. I agree. Okay, not the gummies that you're probably referring to. But I think they could benefit from some like vitamin D, right? At the very least. Vitamin C. Notice it's only when I redeem stuff. Yeah, because you like spam it. What? Kat learns that like she has repute. Some do for sure. Yeah. Obviously, though, that isn't a counterpoint to what you're saying. I just would like to highlight the the necessity to some degree, right? So that's 11/16. Talking about the ones you're talking about. Yeah. That's valid and real. There it is. Okay, I was losing my mind. So yeah, we need this arrow for the 11/16. Just double checking that we need all this. Yep, that looks good. We need one of these vertical lines. We need two of them, I believe. That's what that one is. This one goes all the way through. How do we get that vertical line? It is... where does it come from? Ah! Wait, that's 3/4. I'm a chud. Wait, where's the vertical one? What the frick? Oh, the true diagonal. I guess we don't need to plot it. Wait. Oh, this through here. Boom. Yay. Yeah, I see fat ass the grackle. I didn't. Thank you for specifying the grackle. I did not go. So that's I usually feed fat ass while I'm on the way to the gym. But my school gym is no longer open because school isn't open, or at least the one I go to. So I just go to my apartment's gym. Kavel, why do you go to the school's gym instead of your apartment? Because my apartment one sucks. But you know, and I like the school gym is already paid for, so why go to a better one, right? But yeah, I haven't seen him. I hope he's doing well. I did, you know, we saw the video of me feeding the grackle the other day, hand feeding the grackle. He was, I don't know who that was. That was not fat ass, but man, that grackle was friendly. Like he was just kind of chilling right next to me. A little bit too trusting of people, in my opinion. The craze about vitamin D, for example, a lot of laboratories read 15 as low. When it's fine, it's all about the money. That makes sense. I could believe that. Of course, Safi, I will put the stipulation that I will, agree with you to a degree, but I would like by virtue of a person who wants to be sure about the information he consumes, I will say like, oh, okay, that makes sense, but that is not necessarily me being like completely agreeable, right? Like I will look up these things. Not that I'm a better scientist or I don't trust you, or the scientist, not just like that you're untrustworthy. But of course, like when you hear stuff like this, I would like to substantiate it, of course. And I encourage everyone, like, despite what I say, even though, and Safi's a professional, allegedly, go do the research, right? We live in a world of information. People like you feed them because they expect food. Actually, the grackles I went to were from Chipotle. I only feed grackles at the park where the ducks are, and they give you bird feed. Because there was an issue of people feeding the ducks bread, and they're like, don't do that, but no one listens, so they're like, okay, fine, we'll just give you food, so you don't feed them bread, which is smart, in my opinion. Of course, that can lead to them being a bit overfed, so they control how much they give out, but it's much better than the alternative, in my opinion. Bread makes you fat. The last thing we want is an adorably fat duck walking around. But where was ducks? Instead of you meant to put ducks. I was trying to figure out where ducks were supposed to be in there. And isn't just that they can't metabolize it properly or something? Or they're just slower to metabolize? It's not that nutritious for them? Should I'm going to look into, maybe I should start dusting the peanuts I hand out to the grackles with calcium. Is that too extra? It's supposed to be Scott Pilgrim quote, but I wanted to make sure it was about the ducks. I didn't even know it's I have not watched Scott Pilgrim. I'm sorry. I know it's like art media of all time. Isn't the plot of Scott Pilgrim versus the World like he's trying to date a younger woman? I heard that recently because there was like a meme about it. I could be wrong though, of course. Yeah, oh no. Dude. I'm trying to remember in what context I heard this about. Oh, there's like a remake or something? I don't know. I just remember like the original media kind of downplays it to make it not as bad, but the plot is he's trying to date an older woman getting out of a relationship with a younger one, so he has to fight her 7 evil exes to get her. Interesting. Okay. I may read a plot synopsis after this. Also, we will be doing Guess the Game today, I've decided. And I kind of want to do Guess the Cover, mainly because I saw a VOD last night of a Minecraft speedrunner, and he's doing Guess the Cover, and there's like 2 cells open, and he's like, guys, don't judge me for knowing this, and he types in Hooney Pop and gets it right. You think of okay, I've heard these names. California Cat, what state space are you in? What universe? Think the cat LLM is glitching out again, guys. I almost made a big mistake. Steak? I need to watch Invincible as well. I've read a lot of the comics, so I need to actually get on there. Hooney Pop is a tragic throwback. Thank you, Markiplier. Was it Markiplier who mainly made it popular, or was it also PewDiePie? And where do I download it? Just not I download it, just like to make sure I don't download it. And make sure like my friends, like I'll block it on their Steam accounts and stuff. I only yeah, same here. I only remember Markiplier playing that. Frick. I mess it up every time when it's important. I know I do this motion like 100 times. I should probably explain what this is. I'm trying to simulate a VP by doing like a radial motion with yes. Because it's much better than guesstimating. So I do like a lot of ghosting with the ruler. And it's like radial motion. And then we try to stop it on the dot midway. Oh, shoot, bear. I want to talk about Witch Hat Atelier so bad. Oh my god, is the timer frozen? I forgot to... Thank you for catching that. Please, guys, please. It's the new Fririn, in my opinion. Because Fririn's probably not going to get finished because it's on hiatus. Witch Hat Atelier, dude. However, Fririn, Witch Hat Atelier hasn't made me cry. Fririn has made me cry multiple times. So maybe there's something to be said there. I don't know. And I like the main character of Fririn a little bit more than Witch Hat Atelier, but still... I like the drawing aspect with the magic. I was about to say a spoiler. Yes, I like it a lot. I like not only that aspect, but all magic is like a grand lie, right? It's hidden in plain sight. Huge, of course, Delana. I'm glad that returning to it gave you the gusto to continue onwards. Also, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I've been back on my Minecraft slop. Not that these creators that I'm about to mention are slop, but like I've been watching so much Feinberg. It's crazy. I love Feinberg so much. He is so funny to me. Once again, not calling Feinberg or any of his content slop, but like, I don't know, it feels weird being a 20-something-year-old and being like, I'm going to watch Minecraft speedrunning today. Not hating on anyone who enjoys Minecraft speedrunning who's also in their 20s, but like, I don't know. I played this game when I was 12. It's a decade. I need to cough. And I'm still into the game. That's how timeless and good it is. Mainly, I'm probably hating on it and like self-critiquing because, Minecraft at the end of the day is advertised towards children, right? That's undeniable. But like, I wouldn't call Feinberg for children. But God, he's so funny. I love all of his content. Go watch some Feinberg, guys. I think I really admire him because like, he's one of the best, if not the best in some aspects, right? There are plenty of Minecraft YouTubers who fake manhunts and stuff, but seeing like a real manhunt, supposedly, right, is such a good feeling. Yes. Whenever I see them speed build portals, I'm like, what the hell? Like, I want to do that. And then I realize, like, oh yeah, I'd have to train for like weeks to be even close to just building the portal, let alone like doing Nether, Bastion, and Fortress routing. Or like doing a zero cycle on in the end, right? Like, what the hell? Like, I have my art hobby, and we just gotta accept where we are with this, right? I used to do speedrunning for Half-Life, not like on the board. And then if I was ever gonna get close to doing speedrunning as like, posting speedruns and stuff, it would be rocket jumping for TF2. And I spent so much time on that, and I was like barely mediocre. Like, it took me ages to hit probably the easiest tier 5 map, or tier 6, whatever the highest tier is. And that was during COVID, when I had like maximum free time. That could never be recreated. Okay, we did good right there. I'm going to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. I came back out here. I was like, why is there a thing of vitamins on my table? Probably because of that. Cool, cool. Okay. We're back. We're doing good. I think it's definitely doable. Definitely doable. To finish this side of the ortho and then start this and finish the slices this stream. And then we do the ellipses next stream. And we're maybe finished. That's optimistic as hell, but it's doable. Okay, so we have these. And then we get our 11/16. Uh-oh. Fuck. I'll just look here. We'll consult the graph. Right. Oh, I never did the thing, the arrow. Very interesting. What is it? I've been saying consult the graph a lot because last night one of my friends was like kind of just ranting about nothing, like being very rude to my other friend. And he said consult the graph. And he sent the gif of the dude speaking to the brick wall. I'm sorry, but like deploy that one forever. That's so good. Consult the graph. I've also been playing GTA a lot recently. A lot as in like once a day, but for like an hour, and then I get burned out. Man, I've been using the terminology my court is getting spiked, cortisol. Way more than I should. But the other day, like someone was spam killing me in GTA, and I was like, my court's high, the court's high, and I was using it unironically, and I was like, damn, video games just kind of suck sometimes. Like, I'm not gonna play this as much. Like, when this is happening, I could just leave. I could just Alt F4 and go draw. And not saying that I have any power over video games. Not making an assertion that video games are better or worse than art. But I could just Alt F4. I could just close the sketchbook. Where did that even come from? Okay, it has, from what I know, it has very sick and twisted origins, I think. What's the name of the dude who, like, fell off instantly? He was, like, frame mogging people and saying, like, slurs. Whatever his name is, he started it because, like, cortisol, you know, it was like, oh, you're spiking my court, dude. Like, you know, you're stressing me out, which will cause my looks max stats to drop, whatever, right? More cortisol makes the face more wrinkly or something. I don't know. And so yeah, I think it originated from there. Unfortunately, the looks maxing crowd has that fallen off. I feel like I haven't heard about it in a minute, especially in multiplayer games. The really young dude, yeah. Holy shit, I'm older than him. Oh, that's a weird feeling. Just like. I like a lot older than him, right? I'm like 4 years older than this guy. Was he like 18 or something? Age docs, by the way. What was his name? I don't care to Google him. Clavicular, yes. Clavicular age. 20. 2005, never mind. I'm trolling. He's 20. Clavicular sounds like something I'm going to study in Proco's anatomy course. It's stupid. It's stupid as hell. Kavel. Okay, wait. No. It is fun to say. Clavicular. Okay, never mind. I can't say it that fast. Screw you. Make it easier to pronounce name. Kavel. There you go. Okay. I'm looking at this as like it's gonna help me with anything. Like, that's so hard to read. Cable. Who called me Cable the other day? I laughed audibly. Misspelling my name will get you five big booms, 3 big laughs. I don't know. Misspelling a simple name is just easy humor to me. Can you forgive a guy for being whimsical? Being gleeful, even? What was that show Glee about? I only watched like one American television show that was like had people in it and sing. Was it like American Idol? But like, I don't even know. Like, do they just go to competitions and sing? I only watched one show, and it was NCIS, and I watched all, like, at the time 8 seasons in one summer. It was That was the first slop for me. Oh no, I never watched it. Is that show a bit beyond our time? Like literally like just a couple years beyond us? I feel like it is. Then again, my little sisters watched it. Who knows? Sorry guys, I don't want to watch that stuff. I want to watch anime. Like I'm glad that like, you know, if I get a computer science job, I'm more destined to work with other computer scientists who also have the same interests as me. Not having to explain to like my 40-year-old mechanical engineering boss that like, or no, like 50-year-old, like what One Piece is. That's a movie. I'm thinking Pitch Perfect. I was that's what I'm framing Glee as. It's like Pitch Perfect, but a show. Where's my thing? Something feels wrong here, and I don't know what. My quartz getting spiked. Getting box mogged right now. We need to stop this vocabulary. As in, you guys need to stop me because I have no self-control. Also, speaking of self-control, I've been, you know, I don't have anything to do nowadays other than just chill out, enjoy my life, look outside, see the clouds, and appreciate the grass. But in the mornings, you know, like usual, habit, I watch one episode of whatever I'm watching. So I caught up to Witch Hat Atelier, which episode 7, pretty good. And so I've been watching Kujima, Why Sing When You Can Warble. And it's so tempting to like spam that show. And I'm gonna draw Kujima and Gravel together. I don't know what the context is yet. Like I don't know what I'm gonna draw them both doing. It's hard because like also I wouldn't like Kujima to be much taller than Gravel because I kind of draw Gravel with a taller frame. And with a neck like his, it's very easy to assume that he's taller, and that's a mistake on my part. So I definitely want to something, you know, demonstrating. I just need to draw Luca and Gravel together too, not sitting down. Because I feel like every one I've done of them sitting down, they're almost the same height. Even though I try to make them different heights, it's tough. I do need to make like a ref sheet, not that I plan on handing it to anybody, but because I just need to be consistent with my own work. Shout out Slash's ref sheets, those are so fun. This is my first time ever looking or like using a ref sheet too. So I was like, I don't have to make my own colors. Holy, send it to me, Rachel. I'm gonna make one at least for Luca and Gravel. I was thinking about it last night, but Bill, we're waiting on. My brain hurts every time you say cortisol. I definitely traumatized from school. I'm so sorry. Am I spiking your court? My bad. My bad. Okay, this looks good. I think we have all of our slices. Let's count. Oh, no. We need to do... Okay, wait. I planned it out over here. All we need to do is drop the line right here from the arbitrary. Which one's arbitrary? We don't have an arbitrary one because it's not arbitrary. Oh yeah, right here will be arbitrary. But other than that, that's all we need that slice for, right? So we don't even have a true slice. Oh, but we need to project it back here. And how do we get that? That's a great question. Wait, do we need it? Do we need it? Do we need it? We don't. We do. Fuck. Seffi can't escape. Seffi, how well is your memorization with anatomy stuff? I'm interested. I've always heard the med students have very, very impressive memory when it comes to the everything. How do I find this point? Oh, I just found it like this. That's super creative. It's a bit messy. And requires 2 lines. This one would be less messy. It's over here. We'll figure that out when we get there, but I think it's okay. What's up, QR? Welcome back. If you've left, I'm not sure. Also, I forgot to respond to Delano's multiplayer games. Dude, multiplayer games, I can't enjoy them anymore. I try so hard. Well, ones that are strictly PvP, like Rivals, I never liked that much in the first place. I'm not saying it's a bad game, it's just not made for me, or I'm not made for it. We did only one course on it, and it was very light. Pharmacy is much more about chemistry and biology than anatomy. So just enough for conversation. What are we doing? I was measuring that. I guess we start slices. We do need to project downwards right here, which requires this one. And for us to do mirroring, which we technically don't need to do. Let's just start the slices. This is going to get chaotic. Hope you guys stick with me. We're going to start this slice, then, so we can get this done here. Then we'll do some game guess or break. And we'll get to it. Also, QR, you asking about, or not necessarily you asking, but me wanting to like throw texture artists that I like at you. It caused me to open up my art parents folder the other day, and holy crap. That like reparative in my soul, seeing like all my favorite people and their art, and like reminding myself of what I like to do. I don't know, that did something for the soul that I didn't expect it to do. So everybody, if you have a big book of your art parents, go check them out today. Go say hi to your art parents. Have you listened to Thelonious Monk? I've heard. In fact, I think my roommate has recommended him to me. Let me check my text in a second. I don't look at enough anyways. None of us do. There's such a big world of art. We're doing all a great injustice. Did you get that from the Draftsman podcast? I did. I have a big PRF file that I will not share with anyone because there is some nudity in there of my favorite artists. Of course, ask and you shall receive in terms of like the artists on there that I'm willing to share. But yeah. Current song is written by him. Holy. Charlie Roos? Huge. He's the best, objectively huge. Here, after I make this line, I'll check my phone to see if that's who my friend recommended. I agree with the sentiment on multiplayer games. I'm really starting to drop them now. It just feels annoying to play them because every other game is just someone throwing or something. For every other game, it's like me throwing. But yeah, it's like, I want something that I can just pick up and sure, like I can strive to, like, me being bad at the game won't make other people mad at me, right? And they're like, oh, play with better people. That's a grand claim because I would also maybe get mad at people if I was in their position, right? Matchmaking and just the whole like if you get a bad match in the next 30 minutes of your life are just miserable. You get, penalized for trying to avoid that. I'm gonna rewatch that podcast and take notes. Good, please, because I did the exact same. Made my art parents from that. I loved it. Here, and I'm checking my text right now for Thelonious Monk. It was not. Charlie Rowe, I'm hoping that's their name. I don't know. And Banner are playing, but Monk wrote it. Gotcha. And hey, Toast, I'm not sure if I said hi. And what's up, Riptide? Riptide and Toast joining at the same time, huh? Mighty suspicious. Do we need to start a gamble this stream? And I hope both of you are having a good one. Nope. Is that what I did here? Eh? How did I find the cross section? Oh, that could work. Let's do it. Why not? Been lurking for the past 40 minutes. Oh crap, my bad. Didn't feel the need to chat. Here I was undermining Riptide. You're not gonna get your paycheck because you didn't clock in for mod chat today. I don't know. Also, I learned I can make like super mods that can mod other people. That's not gonna go well, I feel like, if I did that. Don't underestimate the mod, never underestimate it. lurking there in the shadows. Riptide, how do I set up... Should I set up like a bot that can handle commands and stuff? Not necessarily how, because like Streamer Bot can handle a lot of it. Have a lead mod, yeah. Oh, this is already getting complicated. I'm so averse they get more power in chat. Okay, is there like... So, forgive me for my naivete. I'm imagining what StreamerBot can do. I have it set up for like controlling all of this stuff, right? Your lead mod for... gotcha. Is it like... And hear me out, I'm not sure if you can relate to this. Downloading one of those like plugins for Minecraft. Or downloading, installing, whatever. For a server that like handles a bunch of the commands, right? Is it basically like that? Like, is there like a preset that StreamerBot can have where it already has like a bunch of like things set up for like exclamation point Discord is already set up for you, right? Of course, Discord isn't a good example because you'd have to like set that up. But are there like packs of pre-made commands? There might be. Okay, so I'm assuming that's not necessarily the norm. Then, because I'm not sure what my bot would do. Feel like they could dance a little bit. Depends on the application you use. Because I'm assuming there's like either a Twitch API like bot account you can make, or you just make an actual account. Like I know Stream Elements has some default commands, but you can add in custom ones. Gotcha. Alrighty, thank you for stopping by, Safi. Hope you have a good one. A 100 ruler ghostings. It's technically supposed to go up. It's like radially up. And the motion is a little bit easier. As you can tell, I really need a sip of water, but my throat, like I want to finish this line first. Still the tiniest bit sick. I think that's good. I haven't looked into it too much as I don't really have a way to test things out. I don't stream. I gotcha. It is kind of, I mean, there are tutorials for streaming out there, like doing stream setups, but everyone's use case is different, right? And like, not many people do traditional art streams that are also very, very technically minded and want to make an stream setup tutorial. So it's so hard to find media out there that teaches you all this stuff. Alrighty, thank you, Delano. Hope you have a good one. They're dropping like flies. I think this is a better angle, but I'm not sure. It's like the small's a bit off, but I feel like it'll make all the difference. With the knowledge, use them as a resource. Yeah, I mean, freaking you, first of all, but also Armpit. Armpit seems to know freaking everything. You get in contact with them. not many tutorials exist. Fisticuffs ideally. Oh, sorry for the ripped it. Yeah, I didn't read that one out. I think I'm never going to give anybody lead mod because the notion of people modding each other is a bit scary for me. However, I think they should fight regardless. To the death, ideally, so then we can recruit more mods, and then we can have more fights, and we can stream this and make money. Please, I'm tired of ghosting this. Just land the way I want. Okay. He knows people who know things. True. A legend. And their name? Armpit Inspector. Still can't ban streamer. Dude, why even have a lead mod? What the heck? Sigh. Okay, then we get the midline here. We do this, we project it, and then it's game guesser time. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of just like holding my breath till game guesser time. Armpit Raider, my bad. Formerly Armpit Inspector? Or am I mistaken as well? Who rates armpits? I do wonder where Jess said something about Armpit's former name. Armpit Raider, true. Chat ban this guy. Okay. Let's go to the midline here. Midline crisis. Oh wait, we're just gonna make this line anyway, so we might as well do it here. Do it live. Anyways, back to the discussion on the vitamins, which may not be true or not. Those have put me in a good mood. I wake up, or like, okay, I'm not sure if it's correlated because I also graduated and I could just wake up and fall asleep whenever I want, but I've been managing my sleep schedule well after doing it wrong for 18 years. I wake up, I feel well rested, I go to the gym, I make food, I'm happy. Like, I'm not sure if it's because I'm just done with school, or if it's just me taking vitamins and having a more balanced diet after recovering from a sickness that made my past couple days miserable. I'm loving life. You know, a little bit of a memento mori with that sickness. Made me realize how good I have it, right? Oh, we should do both sides of this. Gotta be... as precise as possible for the sake of it. Want to know something interesting for us straw boxers? I will never complain about, here, give me a second. I will never complain about Uncomfortable not joining the streams or interacting too much, because, like, he has a life, he has a job, he's been gracious enough to give us a platform, and, like, all of this to make stuff, so I'm never complaining about it. But, like, I feel like he thought we would take a lot faster with Drawbox, because the only time he's ever commented, I think, is the stream 200. And then after that, he hasn't commented since, and I feel like he was like, oh, stream 100, so, like, maybe 200 more and he's done? Dude. Like, he's like, oh, shit. There's an art streamer I know who does a lot of coding and modding, and it made his whole stream interactive. Huge, yeah. And I bet it's done through StreamerBot. Maybe it isn't, but, like, StreamerBot is so awesome. I love StreamerBot. It is the best. Open source, so you get points, all that good stuff. Like, you can do so much through it. Give me StreamerBot and Python, and we can do some crazy stuff. However, there's kind of like a pedagogical problem with our stream. It is geared and pushed towards like education, like focus up, right? Less so like vibes. So made his own bot. Yeah, that's probably definitely doable. Just a streamer bot. So streamer bot isn't necessarily a bot itself. It's streamlines a lot of the actions and setting everything up so you don't have to deal with it. and it exposes a bunch of ports, so you can like get Twitch events much easier. However, Twitch's API is great. I've had barely any issues with it compared to YouTube's. But yeah, StreamerBot isn't. It's a bit of a misnomer. It isn't just a bot, right? But yeah, it's common to make your own bots. In fact, technically, this multi-chat right here, that is a bot by technicality, running off my own account. That's reading chat. But it's deployed, so whenever OBS starts and StreamerBot starts, StreamerBot will check that OBS is running, and it'll automatically boot up multi-chat, the music thing, and my keypad script. So, you know, that's the purpose of StreamerBot. It's a good bridge between everything else and OBS. What was I doing? This. Let's see if this actually lines up well. Where's my other ruler? There we go. Helps automate things for sure. I love it. Okay, we're gonna do something silly here. Gonna go halfway just to make sure the line is like started off correctly. This could be a terrible idea. Terrible, horrible, very bad, no good idea. But it's worth a shot. There we go. That worked well. Okay, guys, we're going to go into a quick BRB, and then we're going to do some game guesser, maybe some GeoGuessr. Come back, and we're going to do all the slices, and we're going to call it for today, so be right back. I'm going to also run some ads because I'm evil. Bleh. We're back. Let's do some game guesser. Also, I need to blow my nose real quick, so you guys figure it out. I'll be right back. You guys figured it out, yep. I'm kind of getting a Don't Starve Together vibe. Thoughts, opinions, takes? We'll throw in a Don't Starve Together. Just like the trees there. No, ooh. This is Luigi Haunted Mansion. Is it Luigi's Haunted Mansion? I never know. You're right. Cannot. Is it Luigi? What is it called? The Luigi Haunted Mansion games. I'm Googling. Luigi's Mansion. Am I? Is there just no haunted? Luigi's Mansion. Let's go 2. Nope. Okay. Ooh. Xbox? You have a little bat in the corner? We're screwed. Dude, we are. Action adventure beat 'em up? Oh man. Oh wait. Is this? There's no way. Okay. I have no rare. Grabbed by the ghoulies. You just threw some BS at us today to throw off the mentals to spike my court. We're not doing all this. Oh no. Ooh. Kind of reminds me of Inside a little bit with the fog. Oh, what game has that? What game has that? I guess a lot of games use that. What are we doing? Oh man. Stretch. I will stretch. Very, very toast-like. I'll stretch as, but you have to figure it out. Okay, I'll only stretch again if you figure one of these out. This is giving like I've never played Fable, but I kind of want to type in Fable. Is that weird? Okay, it's Bethesda. Wait, is this Oblivion, or am I wrong? Yeah, okay. I'm so dumb, dude. Holy, I've never played Oblivion. I'm fake. Should I play it? On stream? Oh, Morrowind. Damn, I thought we got it. It's Morrowind. Oh, Machad. Oh, we had that one too. Look at that. Sharp pixels. Fuck. What are you? You got automodded? Did you? I didn't even see any automod on my end. I don't think you did. Whoa, okay. Crazy cool art. Oof. It was released on everything known to man ever, everywhere. Okay, I'm now interested in this game. Okay. Is it a Marvel fighting game? Hero Squad, I don't know. Oh, I don't know it, dude. I said Morrowind, my message didn't appear on stream. What the heck? It didn't. Oh, QR, I think it's just doing the because like it's not appearing in YouTube either. At all. So I think it's just nuked it. Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Looks fun. Oh, sparks. Cool. We have a cable right here. This is a very Valvian cable. But I don't recognize those sparks. Is this prey, mayhaps? The plants look too weird for prey. Oh. Is it art style like... It's almost Borderlands-y. Oh no, dude. I don't know this. Don't do this to me. Oh man, I don't know. Hoyo? Is it the same Hoyo as like the Hoyo? I'm waiting for TS Block to appear and save our souls, but I don't think that's happening. Honkai? Dude, I'm sorry. I don't know. I listen to the music. I don't know it. Okay, we're down to there. Let's do some... I've not had many good days with this. I need to get back to it. Let's do a couple more. Oh, dude, don't do this to me. Wait, that's a logo, but I don't know what it is. Oh. Oh. Is this StarCraft? I've never played it. Nope. Oh. It looks cool. For 2000s, this is actually kind of crazy. Barking Dog Studios. Homeworld. Cataclysm. Holy crap, that's cool. That is really cool UI. I don't think Jerma is into games like this, but I could totally see him playing something like this. Haven? Okay, come on. We should get this from like the first one. Ah, frick. Something game Haven? Haven? I don't think. I kind of want to toss in a Ravenholm or Bioshock. Yeah, why not? I didn't mean to say Ravenholm, by the way. I meant to say Bioshock. Dude, one thing at a time. I meant to say Resident Evil. Bioshock. That's a good guess. Okay. The art style I feel like is different than what is this PS3? I was about to say Fallout, but like, is that Fallout? Eh? Oh, dude. Today's just not my day. It hasn't been my day for a while. Resistance 3. I need a win, dude. Oh. Don't do this to me. Oh. Dude. Oh, frick. Oh, dude. I don't even remember the name. I'm really like, why do this on stream anymore? I'm just losing every single one. I'm going, oh. This is not God of War. I don't remember the name. Isn't this from like the trailer? Hellblade. But you know, God of War is a really good guess there. Oof, Super Mario Odyssey. It looks too glittery for that. And I don't recognize this, so maybe Kirby? Is it that? Wait. Crazy take. I'm not sure if this counts. It's like that game where you're like the owl and you surf. Okay, we're gonna toss in Kirby. Okay. 92%. I guess this has to be a Mario. Oh god, I just dropped one of my French curves. I guess this has to be a Kirby. Or a Mario, god. Just throw it in there. Okay, Switch. Okay, I probably shouldn't have put Mario Kart DS. Dude, throwing the Mario stuff, Mario Wonder, I'll trust. Is that even a game? Super Mario Bros. Wonder? TS Block, you have redeemed yourself. You have redeemed yourself. You've given us a win. I am apparently incapable of doing these on my own. And a hydrate, you've earned it. We'll do that. Cool. Make sure I'm actually unmuted. Okay, cool. Wow. Last of Us? Question mark. Last of Us 2. Oof. It's a hunting game. Yep. Okay. This is the last one because this sucks. Hunting Simulator 2. Bro, I don't know. That's GTA, no? Dude. I think I would have clocked it frame 1 if it was GTA. The Hunter. Call of the Wild. Oh. Wait, that was the last one. How many of these did we do? A lot. We're gonna do this now. How to play. Every day, a new video game cover is presented to guests in the fewest attempts that you can. Oof. Let's zoom in, by the way. Is this an Assassin's Creed? Valhalla? Maybe? Nope. Correct franchise and saga? Is this Black Flag? I just don't remember the winter being in there. Or no, this would be Assassin's Creed 3. Oh, come on. Okay. Which one is this? 2? Please. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm dumb. I'm so dumb, dude. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, Assassin's Creed 2. Dude, leave me alone. Oh, I don't know which one, dude. Assassin's Creed. This is spiking my court, guys. Brotherhood. I don't know. I've never played them except for Odyssey, but we don't talk about that. I did Black Flag. I didn't do Black Flag? Screw it. It was Rogue. My bad, man. Jeez. Okay, well, let's continue. Artwork. Oh. Devil May Cry? Correct franchise and saga. Devil May Cry 3? 2. Devil May... Oh, God. Devil May Cry... Just the main one? Maybe 4? Yay! Devil May Cry 4. Okay, at least I got one of these. What? Why is there a man on my screen? Holy. What is this? Try to guess the game character in 4 attempts. I'm cooked. This is over. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, dude. Wait, Hat in Time, maybe? No. Oh, shoot. There are pictures in my head. I just don't know the name. I don't know the name at all. Shinty? Okay, let's try it. That is not a character's name. Shantae. Spelling difference. Spelling diff. Wow, that's exactly what was in my head. Holy crap. Mental visualization goes crazy. Thank you, Curantolano. Huge. Okay. Keywords. What is this one? Try to guess the game based on the clues presented to you in the form of phrases, words, and emojis, or even pixelated cover art. Try to combine all of this information to decipher which game is hidden behind these clues. Okay. This is the furry in the background. Mana Orcs Heroes. Mana Orcs Heroes. That is not helpful, like, at all. I mean, yeah, Baldur's Gate is my first one. That's a good... But Mana? I guess? Because Orcs in here. Okay. Tavern Esports Innkeeper. Esports. Esports? Are you crazy? There's maybe there's esports for this game. So, World of Warcraft? Yeah. Okay, correct franchise. Poisoning tournaments never ending. I didn't know there's this much. Oh god, okay. Let's try to get smart here. Tournaments poisoning. What feels like a poisoning thing? Wrath of the Lich King. Shout out to the Lich drawing that Kiora just made. Send it. Aww. Voice it, bro. Mists, because that feels like poisoning. Nope, okay. Ranked ladder daily challenge, one-handed gameplay? What does that mean? 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 I'm kind of creeped out. The Cataclysm. Bro, free to play manual shuffling? A mobile. Which one of these is mobile? Or maybe it's not any of these. Fuck it. Mists. Okay, I clicked it, nothing happened. I clicked too fast, I think. It's just not letting me do it. Posture check. Actually, for real, that's a good posture check. I was slouching hard. Hearthstone. I didn't even know that's related to World of Warcraft. I'm not gonna be real. GG. Okay. Guess. Okay. Red Nun. I think Hearthstone is related to the WoW intellectual property, no? Okay, finally. Release earlier than the target game or later. Okay, let's pick one in the middle of the road. Half-Life 2 Episode 2. What is that, like 2013? So it'll tell us a lot. Okay. So it was... Oh, 2007? What? Oh, wait, I'm thinking Portal. Okay. Above 2007, I feel like that's a really good place to start. It's science fiction and action. It shares these platforms. It's pretty big. Shooter and puzzle. Okay. It's single player and multiplayer, but it's not by any of these guys, which, I mean, that's what I know a lot about. Portal 2, it will not be because it's not Valve. Wrong franchise, wrong saga. First person, so it's third person. It has shooting and puzzles, so this could be a Grand Theft Auto. Let's see, but it's implying that it's also... Okay, this could just be more than PS4, but I was also thinking it could be Nintendo. So guessing a Nintendo, but Nintendo shooters are rare. A puzzle shooter is also difficult and much more recent than 2007. I feel like it'd be yellow if it was closer than that. But science fiction and... science fiction. So, okay, we're going to do Starfield. Very recent. Similar platforms. Oh, Xbox 360. Was Starfield released for the Xbox 360? But how would you get something that released for the Xbox 360 if it's much more than 2007? Okay. So we have our upper and lower bound. Oh, it's just these two tags. Themes is pretty not helpful. I see. Also, I just realized we should have gone for the multiplayer. It's not first person or third person, so it's side scroller possibly? Yeah, one or more clues are correct, but not all. So at least we have an upper and lower bound. Single player, multiplayer, shooter is, yeah, okay, so it's confirmed to at least be shooter. What is this game? It's basically you have to guess what the game is. So this one's a series of games. This one's just guessing the game, where it gives you information. A stretch already? Okay, well now we're misusing the stretches. You have to wait much longer, Toast, per stretch. By the tags, yeah. So I got a good upper and lower bound. We know it's probably a shooter, right? Probably a shooter. This is kind of useless. Maybe it's a Nintendo, who knows? I'm thinking it's a side scroller, but it's also multiplayer. Enter the Gungeon is a really good guess. It's in between. Is Enter the Gungeon single player? Let's do that. I think that's a good guess. Both? Okay, let's do it. 2016. It probably, okay, if it's not these, then my next guess is probably Unreal. Isometric bird view, first, third. What view is it? What the hell? Co-op, multiplayer, single player. A 2016 game. So it could be not puzzle. So we could actually do God of War. No, wait, was God of War 2016 or 2018? What games came out in 2016? Also, it was on the Switch, so probably not God of War. Was Overwatch is third person. No, first person. Has to be Aliens? Aliens. I like that guess a lot. Oh, wait, no, because it has to be multiplayer, right? Is Aliens multiplayer? It has to be sci-fi. Here, I'm gonna go blow my nose again, and then we'll figure this out. Holy crap, guys! When did Prey? When did Prey come out? $2022. Shut up. 2017. Can't be God of War. Doom is first third person. So No Man's Sky is also in there. Prey is 2017. Damn it. Yeah. What person view is it? Is it like a card game? You know. But then you wouldn't have sci-fi. Oh no, sorry. Wait. Oh, maybe it's not. Shooter. Action science fiction card game. Like I can't imagine what other views there are. Unless it's like a story game. Like a Telltale. Is there a Telltale game in 2016? I'm not sure if Googling is really bad for this one, but... There's still side-scroller? Oh, true! We didn't do a true... yeah, side-scroller. There is the Batman Telltale game. Would that... No, because it's just single player, it's not multiplayer. Unless there's co-op. Unless co-op is the thing here and multiplayer isn't. So it's single player... is it co-op? Nope. It's not multiplayer. So a side-scroller that could support probably co-op. Try No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky's third person. And it was released for the Switch. And iOS. And iOS! Oh, it's one or more, never mind. And No Man's Sky. We'll try, fine, okay. But that's third person, so I'm really not... Eh? Yeah, no, okay. At least we got Sony out of the way. It has to be side-scroller. Let's look at the list. 2016 side-scrollers. You know, Inside did release in 2016. Is Inside's co-op? Nope. All games released in 2016. Can I do it by genre, please? Highest grossing games: Clash Royale, Crossfire, Dragon Puzzle, Pokemon Go. League? What? Highest grossing? No. Here we go. Witcher 3, Persona. Persona? Maybe? Inside Uncharted 4. What a go-to year. The other DLC, Blood and Wine. Oh no, it's still Blood and Wine. Overwatch. Dark Souls 3? Dark Souls 3 was 2016? NBA 2K. Is NBA 2K... It's technically bird view. Do we just give up? Oh wait, Clue. Clue in one attempt. Okay. NBA 2K. Whatever. Clue, please. You're about to use a one-time clue for this game. When you activate, you can show one clue that you don't have already. Keep in mind, it can only be used once per game. In activation, you will show the clue. Used clue. Split screen? That sucks. This is the least helpful one. Split screen? I'm not built for this game, guys. This is... Split screen game 2016 side scroller. Side scrollers split screen? Oh wait, sorry, I wasn't looking at my Twitch class. Virtual reality as a perspective is crazy. Ratchet and Clank. Does that fall? Third person, right? It's not side scroller. I'm googling things now. That's how desperate I am. Salt and Sanctuary is a game that pops up. Nope. Okay. I say we send it. How do we give up? Show me how to give up, please. I'm just gonna put Minecraft in here. Minecraft. Minecraft. Why are you so tall? Minecraft. Oh, you can't guess it again? Dude. It is a side scroller? Am I spelling it wrong? I was just putting in bullshit because I want to give up. I am spelling it wrong. Is there like a 2016 title? New. There, it was freaking Mighty Number 9. And Ratchet and Clank is considered a third person. Holy. This is really difficult. This was one of many, so right, like, this one I should have gotten. This one was good. This one, I just don't know. This one, eh. Alrighty. Well, one last game, because I feel like it. We're going to do 2 of these. We get 2 shots. We are in Bangkok. Oh, just where are we? Okay, we're technically in Thailand. I'll count that as a win. And then second one, UK. We're on which side of the road are we on? Is this the Netherlands? No, it's too vast. Okay, very Jesus. That I did not expect a crucifix right there. That actually kind of like really threw me off. Freerin! No. Ruhra Brun? I don't know. We go to Ruhra, guys? It doesn't look like German. I mean, so like it has like the umlaut and stuff, but I don't recognize a lot of that other than the Firin one. Misselbach. Ernstbrunn. See the la that throws me off. It's like adjacent, so that would be more Swiss than anything, right? So Ulden. It was Austria. No. Northeast Austria. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a sip of water and then we're gonna get back to drawing. Believe it or not, this is a drawing stream. Thank you for catching it. Oh, I'm such a dumb chud. So yeah, I don't need the mute icon anymore because like I have face cam. And I'm still stupid. The issue is gonna happen every time. Thank you very much, QR. Um I was just like, guys, we're gonna draw. I'm gonna get some good food tonight. And then I'm just gonna draw some more. Like just draw on my free time. Like, what the hell? I have time to be a human while job searching. What is it? I've been having we've circled back into the art philosophy segment. I've done a lot of reflecting because I have two main things I do in my life. I do programming. We could consider fitness in there, but I'm not as like gun ho. Like I like exercising, but yeah, right. We have drawing, and we have occupationally, my programming, and I have been, and I would say programming. I'd call it more engineering, right? Because I was originally going into mechanical, and I had a lot of experience there for how much experience I could have. Specifically, a lot of the project management side of it, and beyond the manufacturing that I did, and then computer science, and then we also have art, right? So our two fields, let's say engineering and art. Engineering has kind of I'm not gonna say been ruined for me, right? But definitely sullied by how kind of evil people can be, how evil industries can be, what they can demand from you, how much they can take and how little they can give in return. It's disappointing for sure, but that's just kind of the world we live in. I'm not sure if that's a cope or something that I should settle for, but I think I've grown largely apathetic to it in my pursuit of learning software engineering. So, and then there's art, which is something relatively new, and I think I've learned so much from how painful watching something that you can love be disassembled right in front of you for a profit of others. This being computer science, that I have kind of like continuously, and this is the thing I'm drawing about, by the way. I've continuously made great efforts to remind myself that I want to protect art. I want to protect it. I want it to be something that I can always return to, and it's good and healthy and great for me. And so like when I'm given the option of doing something in art, or like I have a certain way of thinking, I literally tell myself, I'm not going to do that. I want to protect art for me. I want to protect how important and safe and healthy and like reinvigorating it. And maybe art is just inherently different in some aspects than engineering, which it could be. Or the kind of art I'm talking about, because I consider engineering art in some ways. The medium of engineering, right? Whatever. Actually, no, engineering is different from art because engineering has an end of solving problems. Art has no end. Or it doesn't need to have an end. And you want to be a mechanical engineer? I think that is awesome. I think you should pursue that. But, right, you're talking to probably the last person you should talk to when it comes to like choosing future careers. Go talk to as many mechanical engineers as you can. Ask them what their daily lives are like, and ask yourself, is that I want my daily life to be like as well, right? Ask them in scrutinizing detail what they do every second of every day and how that makes them feel. Your brother's one? Awesome. Okay, huge. Ask him. Ask him and reflect upon your own life and say, is this what I want? In fact, like I would say, go shadow him. Like go to work with him. Constantly ask, do you have any regrets in this process? What is the thing you like most about it? If you could have a dream job, what would it be? And I mean, this goes to any job too, right? If it's not just mechanical engineering. What drives them? and see if that, and then, you can ask them these questions and that's fine, but then ask yourself like, okay, how do these questions affect, I'm in such a strange position right now. How do these questions affect my person, right? How do they affect me? You can say, is this something that I want to do? I won't say too much because I don't want to spook you in terms of engineering and stuff. And this is kind of like what happens when you take a naive sounds reductive, but I mean naive in the sense of like it's childish and pure, a pure passion for something, and you expose it to a world that has people where they will do horrible things in order to profit off of your passion, right? A passionate person is an awfully lucrative person, right? So if you dangle something in front of passionate people's eyes and make them, spin a wheel in that process of chasing it that's profitable, you've just made infinite money glitch, right? And I feel in many ways, thankfully, I'm not going to say that's the entire paradigm of engineering or computer science more specifically, but I have seen that be done. Like, people do that. They've realized that people choose jobs because they like them, generally, right? Or like, when they can choose whatever job, they can pursue a job, they'll choose the one they like, right? I'm not going to say everyone's in a position to, I didn't work at a restaurant for multiple years because I wanted to go into hospitality. Even though I did like working there, that's not my dream job. So it's more of just a cautionary tale, right? At the end of the day, there's no perfect job. There's no perfect. And that's why I encourage you and everybody to investigate. And I need to cough again. Holy. I may be feeling better, but oof. If I choose to post my latest drawing, now you can play the game of, okay, Kavel said these things about his experience in engineering. How does that apply to his drawing? Now, will anyone look at my art long enough or care enough to ever even try to do that exercise? Probably not, but thankfully, I'm not making it for them. Would I benefit from moving everything closer to me right now? Yes. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Then technically this one's a bit weird because we need to go all the directions, so we can't do this one yet. I pay attention to the word to people's art. I just tend not look for words type meaning in art. Words type meaning. Like you look more for feelings and emotions rather than that. Yeah, okay. I am definitely a mix of both in my own art. Like the gravel one I recently made with him holding the T. That ironically, the color was so pivotal, and that's probably why I was so emotionally upset about it not working out. And when I mean I rage baited, I literally was like very upset. They couldn't get the color to work because the color for that one was like all the feeling I was going for, and it didn't work out. Like there's a artist Sean Tan. I think it's just called Cicada. I have his book. I bought it. Very good book. That one is very much a word and feeling one, especially with the ending scene. Holy crap, it's so good. I highly recommend buying that book. I posted a little bit of the art. I didn't want to spoil all of it. And I think ArtShare, social media artists. If you're interested, I can at you with it, QR. But it's really, really freaking good. If you are a fan of surrealism/brutalism like me, you'll really, really love it. It's great. Unfortunately, I'm illiterate. Think the grammar in this one affords illiteracy because it's a cicada telling the story. But that's real. The people who can like look at a piece of art and it's like, oh yes, this tells the story of it. I'm like, holy crap, you're insane. Like, hell yeah. And I don't think the book was crazy expensive either. It's a couple pages printed well. Oh man, that last scene is so good. It's definitely one that, gives you feelings, but there's so much to uncover in terms of things in there. You'll probably read it, but like, the story takes place about an office worker that's a cicada among a world of humans. And I can't remember why specifically it was working in the world of humans. But it reaches its 7-year work anniversary. And everyone just kind of hates on the cicada. And I'm not going to spoil the ending, but 7 years is a very important time date for cicada, and you'll only be like, oh crap, that makes so much sense once you reach the end. Sean Tan also just does some amazing other paintings. I really love Sean Tan. Hydrate, we could do that. You just saw me drink water. Toast, are you not watching? What? I really, really love the rabbit in the maze. That one's so great. I'm a sucker for that. Yeah, that's a spoiler. But yeah, so I love stuff like that. Oh my god, I love when people have like animals or characters with animals or really anything, and they, like when you're making anthropomorphic characters, yeah, it's just like a human body with an animal's head or features, right? But I think there's so much merit to seeing what those lives will need to accommodate, right? Custom shoes, custom clothes, furniture, how they interact with things, right? I'm of course not the best progenitor of this because I just draw, I'm not looking that deep into it. But yeah, like birds look sideways, right? When they're looking at things up close or they're hunting for bugs. Things like that. Error is increasing. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. What do? We average it out. Loving the snazzy big band in the background. Oh man, I'm just thinking. I get goosebumps. I have goosebumps right now of the cicadas one. That's really good. Kavel, why aren't you making lines right there? Because we don't have that back one, so I'm actually going to wait and put the dot there and then double check it. What's the cicada thing called? I think it's literally just called Cicada by Sean Tan. Also, welcome to Twitch. Let me get it. Actually, I think I have the book here. Give me a second. It isn't. Here, we'll look for it real quick. Yep. And you can buy it. Oh, and he lets you look at some of the art early too. Oh, it's so good. I love it so much. I'll at you. Actually, I'll just put in chat. Is that easy? Wink. Wink. Also, we have a new person in the server. I'll wave to say hi. Oh, I just saw your cat QR. I love black cats so much. Except for my sister's black cat. He's a bitch. It's some good dude, and the story behind it is so great too. Shantan's so freaking goated. Let's get back to it. I'm not muted, right? Okay. I want to buy some of his other stuff. I would love a painting of the rabbit in the like maze one. I'm not sure if that's what's actually called, but I FW that heavy. Okay, so now we get to double check that. I just realized we have to do the extendo ruler here, so it's not gonna be that accurate anyways. My voice is dying. Maybe it is time to call it quits for stream after this. I mean, that was the plan anyway, so. And then I get to eat food, and I get to freaking draw, and then sleep, and I get to watch the sunset. Dude, oh my god. What? It's honestly like, this is something I had to remind, like I told myself during spring break. Life can be pretty miserable. That is no secret. And like at one point in spring break, I had such a good spring break. I was drawing digitally for the first time. We were doing the Billy drawing, not the Bill drawing. And I was talking to my friends and family, and I was at home, and I had my bird cam up, and then I gotta watch the bird feeder every day and just hang out with the birds. And like I legit had to remind myself, I was like, life can be this good. You know, like here's a quick reminder, right? It's easy to forget how good life can be. It's very easy to forget. We're creatures of habit, and sometimes we habituate ourselves towards misery, and we don't even realize, or we convince ourselves this is just how it is. I just realized I could have made that line anyways, but who cares? On the note you said earlier, QR, I definitely try. Like, I want to be better about finding other artists. My main technique right now, because I refuse to use Instagram, and Twitter for my own health. Look in the memes chat for my opinion on like Twitter, right? I just, whenever I'm Pinterest, I see something I like, I drop it in the social media art share, and after a while, I just have like a huge repertoire of my old messages, and I comb through them, and sometimes they get nominated to be art parents. Very rarely, though. I feel like Hataya is the only person who's been upgraded in that sense. Cool. So, we're going to call it here, everybody. I'm going to take this tape off, and hopefully it doesn't rip anything. Oh my god. Okay. We're good. Okay. So yeah, we're going to call that there for today. Thank you all for joining me. Thank you, QR Toast. We had Dio here earlier. Cat, Delano, Bear. Thinking of using an API to just download art onto my server from cool artists. Do that? Hell yeah. Oh, and Riptide, and sorry, I was going to scroll through even more. Riptide, Toast, QR, Kavel Draws was here for some odd reason. Delano, Bear, Cat, Safi. I think that was everybody. So guys, look at the stream schedule. I've updated it. We will not be streaming this Friday, probably. And maybe not the like entirety of the next week. We may have a week vacation. I want to bring my whole setup with me, and not this, but just digital. And we just do digital for a week. I'm not the biggest fan of that, but it is how it is. Otherwise, same old, same old. We're gonna be streaming tomorrow and Thursday. We only have 2 days left. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Isn't Promptathon coming up soon? Who knows? Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now.